You cut a hole in Mother's wall.
I came to see if you changed.
Changed? I am who I always was. And it's not Sandy Swan.
No, you've changed.
How?
You showed up. You wouldn't have done that before.
I only came to tell you to your face that your stupid scheme is a waste of time.
I think I've made pretty good use of my time. See this hole? Think of it as a chink in the Rutledge armor, letting a little light into the life of the Rutledges.
We're doing just fine without your help. Thank you.
My dad's gonna be very interested to know how distracted his mayoral opponent will be.
Distracted?
It's a lot of work, switching daughters in midstream.
Garrett, you haven't told your father
Not yet. I haven't shown him my proof.
Your lies, you mean. What are you waiting for?
For you to believe me.
And then?
And then we'll deal.
Yes.
Every detail is in place. It's all set up. Yes. See you then, dearest. Bye-bye. Good morning, my angel.
Mother, you weren't talking about me, were you?
You? Why did you think that?
Well, I just heard you say that everything was set up and every detail was in place.
Oh, for heaven's sakes, don't you think I have any interests of my own? As a matter of fact, I am organizing a benefit at the club.
Oh, really? What's it for?
Nupsi.
Never heard of it.
I just invented it. Nudibranch Preservation Society of America International. It has a ring, don't you think? Excuse me.
I'm sorry. I don't think I heard you right. You said that you're into banks that do business in the nude? Nudie banks?
Not banks, dearest. Branches. Nudibranches. It's a type of snail.
You're having a benefit for a snail?
It's the only way I can get the captain out of his shell.
Oh, my pretties. Oh, my downfall. What I wouldn't do for you. Love can distort one's life.
You're right.
That blessed woman, she picked the one thing that I couldn't refuse.
What woman?
Valera Rosnowski, she's throwing a benefit for my beloved Nudibranchs. I have to go.
Well, good for you. At least you can go out for a change and see people instead of snails. Dad, while I was in the shower, I thought I heard the phone. Did anyone call?
Just the Countess. The woman doesn't understand the meaning of the word cease and desist. She keeps calling and banging and calling and bang. Aha, you see? Oh, will you never cease? Cease, I say!
I'll go up, don't worry.
You will not. Last night she banged for almost 10 minutes, but she finally went away.
How'd you know it was her?
I don't, but one can never be too careful. Whoever it was, went away. Oh, my dear, you weren't expecting a visitor, were you? Perhaps that young man who borrowed my fishing pole?
Well, if I was, he was scared off.
Oh, had I known.
Oh, Dad.
You know, you think that I don't understand, but I do. Now, I myself would ride a raft through a hurricane rather than ever fall in love again.
I'm beginning to see what you mean. What if it's him?
What if it's her? All right, all right.
The sacrifices that a parent must make. Entree! Well, oh, good Lord. More of it.
I'm not sure if you're going to like it.
What did you do?
Peroxided my hair.
Not what? Why?
Well, I took a couple of pages out of Mila's book.
What? The orange pages?
Orange?
Who did this to you?
Me.
Sandy, can't you ever do anything right?
But I rather think it brightens up the room.
Yes, Ralph. You can read by that light. Take this. Wear it for about 6 months or so.
No!
Okay, 3 months. Take my Hermes. Oh, come on, Sandy. Don't start this.
I can't help it. No matter what I do, you never like it!
She's so touchy.
Most young women are.
Well, you don't see me falling apart over every little thing.
No, Miss Sidney, but you're different. However, your mother, when she was your age,
Yes?
your mother was just like Miss Sandy. One wrong look, and the floodgates opened.
Hello? No, I'm up.
Wonder who it is.
It's JT.
No kidding.
Really? There's a Swans breakfast special? Well, sure, I'll meet you there. Okay, I'm leaving right now. Bye. What's the matter?
On a scale 1 to 10, having JT as a boyfriend is a 0.
Garrett.
On the other hand, having no girlfriend at all is below a 0.
You haven't exactly been batting 1,000 with girls lately.
Yeah, my pitching isn't the best either.
At least you realize it.
You know, I've been thinking, whenever I get a girl, I'm going to treat her right.
You are?
Hey, I'm not stupid. You hit me over the head enough times and it's going to knock some sense into me. It doesn't matter who's on top. The relationship is the only thing that matters.
Well, it's a very mature attitude. Any certain girl in mind?
That's for me to know and you to find out.
Garrett,
You don't want to keep JT waiting.
I love those blueberry pancakes.
Don't you ever die.
Glory? Oh, hi, Garrett.
Hi. What did you do to your hair?
Do you like it?
What do you get when you cross a pumpkin and a tomato?
Not you two. You and Sydney never like anything I do.
Sydney doesn't like it?
She hates it.
Let me take a better look. Take this scarf off. All the way off. You know what? I like it.
But you just said...
That was just my first shock. It's you.
It is?
It brings you out.
It does?
Don't worry about what Sydney says. Today, Miss Swan, you're the luckiest woman around.
I am?
Come here.
Why?
I have to tell you something.
A thousand pardons for disturbing your tranquility.
No apologies necessary. Your presence enhances young Tuku.
Wait, have you two met?
No.
You just called him young teacher. How did you...
I bow to those with the light in their eyes. Sir, my sub is your sub.
That is a cool guy. I mean, a very evolved soul. Wow. How cool is this? I mean, to live in a sub.
Yeah, well, I like it.
I mean, anybody can live in a house.
Well, if you live in a sub, you can live in a sub.
As always, your wisdom is like a fountain.
Sasha, what are you doing here?
Well, you said something to me last night that, well, it confused me.
What did I say?
You said Neil was lucky to be alive. Now, why would you say something like that?
I can't believe it! Why would Sydney be jealous of me?
You have something that she doesn't.
Like what?
Your talent. What is she good at? Except for making trouble.
Well, I don't know, Garrett. I mean, she's a good dresser, and sometimes she's a good friend.
Not lately.
And she's really pretty.
Yeah, but that's something you have over her now.
Oh, come on.
You know that Sydney's always wanted to look like her mother. And you look more like the mayor than she does.
Me?
Yes. Follow me. Right here. Look in the mirror.
Well, maybe a little.
Come on, gorgeous. I hear Swans is having a breakfast special. My treat.
You're taking me out to breakfast?
On one condition.
What?
That you can't wear this scarf.
You scared me.
Sorry, I didn't think you'd jump like that.
Just nervous, I guess. I get the feeling somebody's following me.
Somebody was following you. Me.
You mean I outran you?
Whoever turns you on. Are you meeting any of the girls this afternoon?
Sure. Why?
Well, I need some help on the revolving stage for the concert.
JT will probably help you.
JT. He'll probably launch the first biosphere into space before he fixes a simple piston system.
You're right.
Callie would be all right.
Well, I'll be sure to tell her you're looking for her.
Thank you.
Hey, Jimmy. Hope you find her. Hi.
Hi. I ordered for you.
Thank you.
Extra butter and extra syrup, just the way you like it.
Thanks, JT. I was reading some of your poems last night.
You were?
Well, yeah. And you know, your poetry is so sensitive.
It is?
Yeah.
Well, I've written some more if you'd like to take a look at them.
JT, you're so creative.
It was really nice of you to meet with us.
Anything for Bobby Clark's niece.
Uncle Bobby's a darling, isn't he?
You're the one who's darling, love. Now that I've met you.
So,
So I hear you jam pretty good.
Oh, he's wonderful.
I'll give a listen. Who knows, if I like what I hear, I can always use another sideman for my band.
Boy, you know, I mean, on Gunslinger, the third cut, you know, Tears in My Coffee, you know, that guitar bass riff, down and out, down, down, down. That is something. And the bridge, the last cut, down and out, down, 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 down. Oh, yes.
You think so?
Billy, God!
That's only Mila.
Oh, what's he doing with them?
Sandy. Hi. Your hair.
I know. It's very unusual. Different. Oh, and what do you think?
And then the tempo is slow and it becomes like down, 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 you know? Oh, hi, Sandy. And then suddenly it's like off and running, like down, 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 down. Yeah? How'd you think of that?
Let me introduce you. Sandy Swan, Billy Gunn. Billy, Sandy.
Hi.
Mila,
Hi.
I have every one of your albums.
it's always nice to meet a fan.
I love your music.
We came here to eat. Let's go.
So, Mila, tell me about yourself.
As the boomerang returns, as the yo-yo ascends, as the planets return to syzygy.
Mila, why don't you come to my next concert as my personal guest?
I'd love to go.
Right, I'll send my plane for you. That is, if you're free.
Oh, I'm free. Free as a bird.
It's just a feeling I have. You know this project JT and Neil are working on? It just seems to be attracting a lot of attention.
JT did say he was working on something. The Great Mamba Jamba, he called it.
Is that what he called it?
Yeah. So who do you think he's trying to attract?
I don't know, it's just the wrong people. Don't worry about it. It's probably my overactive imagination anyways.
Hey, I like your overactive imagination. Makes life interesting. You had a feeling about Barrack. Whatever happened with that?
Do you like to fish?
Well, I like the staring into the water part, but not really the hook and the line part. It doesn't really...
Let's go.
Now?
Yeah, helps me think. Besides, what's the point of waiting around here for something we don't want to happen? Anything's better than going back to the tool and die.
Yeah, well, it's good to see you away from there.
Well, it's time I had some fun. And a friend to share it with.
Thank you.
No, thank you. You're really a great friend, Sasha.
Alone at last. Now, as quiet as a painted ship upon a painted ocean. Come in, young man.
Man? Has it been that long, Captain?
You were very quiet, Miss Sidney. Aha. Your mother with her mother.
Do you notice anything, Ralph?
Well, I would say that your mother, as a young girl, bore a strong resemblance to your friend Miss Sandy.
Sandy, guess what? Owen might get to play in Billy's band.
Really?
Uncle Bobby set up the whole introduction.
Did he ever get that demo tape we sent him?
Oh, yes, he loved it. That's why he came, because he wanted to hear you in person at the concert. Didn't Owen tell you?
No. Owen doesn't tell me much of anything anymore.
Seems like you're pretty interested in knowing these days.
Why not? I like him. He's not the type of guy that goes behind someone's back. He's a real stand-up kind of guy.
Yeah, too bad nobody knows whether he's standing or sitting.
You never change, do you?
Mila, my limo's outside. We're going over to Owen's, hear the little guy play. You coming?
Yes.
They didn't even invite me.
Don't worry about it, Swan. You'll get your turn one of these days.
My heart will soar at Mach speed until the time comes to end its flight. Alpha Centauri, please let it be tonight. JT, that's beautiful. How do you think of these things?
Sometimes I just get inspired. Really, really inspired.
Yeah?
It doesn't get any better than this, does it?
Speak louder. Louder! Those young vandals, they smashed micro-communicator in my ear. What did he give the girl? Find out, or else.